I was talking about universal health care and my desire to have universal health care here in the United States of America. And this commenter says, Tom wants to wait 6 months to see a specialist. No, I don't. I don't want to be denied by my insurance company for something that specialist says I need. That's what I want. Would I like for wait times to be down in some countries that have universal health care? Yes, but you want to know how long I got to wait to see a specialist now? At least a couple of months. Unless it's an emergency situation. That's why when I get done seeing my cardiologist or my dermatologist, I have to make an appointment for 6, 8, 9, 10 weeks out because that's the next available they have. So I already have to wait a couple of months now, and then I get denied. I'd rather wait a few months and get what I need. Case in point, I have plaque psoriasis. If you don't know what plaque psoriasis is, here, let me show you something. These are the extraordinarily itchy, raised, bumpy scales that I develop on my skin as a result of having psoriasis. They start out as little red dots and then grow into a larger red area that's extraordinarily sensitive, and eventually they scale over like this. This is my leg, this is my knee here, and this is my lower left leg. This is pre-medication. With my medication, I have none of that. It clears right up. It's gone. I was approved for this medication called Skyrizi with our insurance company, a couple of insurance companies, insurance plans ago, and for a few years have been on this injectable medication called Skyrizi. Works like a charm. No scales whatsoever. Everything goes away. I take the injection myself every 12 weeks. We had a couple of changes in insurance. My wife lost her job as a result of her company going under. We had to get insurance on our own. And now our insurance doesn't cover that medication. And I am currently fighting with my insurance company and my new dermatologist to be able to get back on that medication because I'm beginning to get the effects of this. All over my legs, my other arm, but this is a very good spot to check it out at. Now, in a universal healthcare system, I would just get my medication and be able to treat this. In the for-profit healthcare system that we have now, I have somebody at an insurance company telling me that even though the doctor who went to medical school for the better part of a decade and who knows what the fuck she's talking about, my first dermatologist ever was a guy, the last few have been women. Even though my dermatologist says that I need this medication to clear this up, the health insurance company says, no, I don't need it. That's what I want to change. Do I want to wait months to see a doctor? Of course not. Nobody wants to wait months. But I'd rather wait a few months for a routine visit and get the medication I need than wait a few months for a routine visit and get denied the medication I need. Therein lies the difference. That's the part that you're not seeing.